We are live. What's up, everybody? We're back on the Wolfcast, and today me and Justin are here to talk about some things.
We're back with the return of the Wolfcast, guys. Episode 4. Episode 4.
Oh yeah, episode 4. Yeah, it cut off earlier when you said that. That's why I was confused. Sorry.
Did we start doing this every Sunday?
I mean, if you want to.
We'll see what the people want to say. We'll see what the people want to say about that.
Yeah, we'll see what they want, what they think.
Anyway, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, there was this one thing. Should we go ahead and talk about the or should we talk about let's see. Well, how's your New Year's going so far?
My New Year's is great. I mean, well, sadly, my cousin Richard, he passed away Friday
Oh, I'm sorry.
night. And another instance where I had to walk home from school to home, that was 3 miles. I left at 8:40, got home at 10:10.
I wouldn't have done.
Yeah, but other than that, it's been a good year. I mean, the guy we're talking about might get arrested.
Oh, heck yeah. I can't wait to talk about
He might be
that.
going out of here. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I'm very
It's been a pretty good year.
It's been an awesome
New
year.
Year's fine. New Year's, I went outside and sprinkled some sprinklers up.
My New Year's has been pretty good. Your screen is glitching for me, by the way, I want you to know.
Not for me.
Like, I can't hear you. Like, well, I can hear you, it's just as glitchy.
You can't hear me.
I can hear you, I was just saying it was glitchy.
Oh, just then, or it's not now, right?
Like, it was glitchy a few times while you were talking, but, it's okay, though.
Probably because I'm talking fast. Anyway, continue what you were saying.
My New Year's has been pretty good. It was, I've been working on a song and stuff. It's really good so far. And it's, very emotional.
Yep. You reached 550 subs on January 1st.
555 on YouTube, yeah. 555.
Yeah, you reached 550 on New Year's Day.
Yeah. I've been trying to do a YouTube short once every day, which I gotta do mine right after we finish the podcast, I guess. And, also, I got new earbuds. That's what I'm using right now to talk to y'all. So.
Well, let's tell me my story, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Last Thursday, I left my earbuds in my coat, my jacket. There's soil all over it from greenhouse. So I put them in there. I went outside to make my crazy shot of the day. I come back, I put my laundry in before I did that. I come back saying, where's my earbud case? So I looked around my room, looked around in the grass and stuff where I've been. When my laundry was done, I opened the washing machine and I found my earbuds in there.
That's.
So I had to buy new ones. I had to buy new ones Friday, and they didn't come in yet. Amazon said they was, but I don't know where they're at.
Golly, I'm sorry, dude. Hopefully these newer ones are better.
Yeah, this one's the only one that works. The other one don't work at all.
Oh, dang. That's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, this year's been pretty crazy, or not crazy, but like pretty, different.
Good, better than last year. I mean,
Yeah, better
last
than
year was
last year.
tough.
So.
I'm glad it was over.
What?
I
You're
said,
speaking, but I cannot hear you.
you can't hear me.
Now I can. It looked like you were speaking like something, like you were saying something, and then it cut off.
No, I was saying and stuff like that, like in nodding, like replying.
Uh, um,
Yeah.
okay, can you still hear me good, by the way? I took one of the,
Sorry, guys, if the,
huh?
huh?
Well, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was going to say the audience, sorry if we're like saying, oh, is your camera working? Is the microphone working? It's a little hard through like this because it can get glitchy sometimes. The audio can get a little pringled and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Is it recording for you?
Yes.
Okay. This
We're at
says
6
6
minutes and
minutes.
15 seconds.
Okay, that's good. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can still hear me good though, right? I took off one of my earbuds.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, well, um, so should we talk about the elephant in the room? Well, not the elephant, but
Oh, we're talking about CM? All right.
Yeah, the
Yes,
man in the
I
bushes. I'm
looked
kidding,
up
I'm
on
kidding.
Google. If you if you say their name, it's illegal. So
We're not saying the name.
because that turned from private to public information. So we're not saying no one's names because that'd be doxing, and that's illegal in Kentucky. So
Yeah, we don't want to dox him, but we're gonna talk about him though. And
yeah.
you know who you are if you're watching this.
Oh, he sure does. I mean,
Oh, he knows. And
he's been on a strike this
one
month. I
second.
mean, it's
One
only
second. I'll be
January
right back.
11th.
My dad needs me some. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the time you're watching this recording, it's only January 11th, and only 11 days in, he's doing all this crazy stuff. Like, I think he's done more in this month already than December, and we're not even halfway through. I mean, just like a week and a half, and he's just been getting worse. Hopefully, the previous videos he would have changed because hundreds of people watched this, and I'm not really that guy that likes to expose people, but I like to do it at the same time so they can know what they're actually doing. Like, it's bad just doing that to people. I mean, very messed up. Hmm. Anyway, this is the fourth video on the return of the podcast, or Wolfcast, and y'all been showing a lot of love and support for the past 3 episodes, so we decided to do one today. I mean, this is the first Wolfcast of 2025, 2026. God, my mind keeps on thinking it's 2025 for some reason. But yeah, it's 2026. So, this is the first one of the year. Hopefully it blows off. I don't know. But
Y'all, I'm
thanks
so
for seeing the
sorry.
time.
I apologize.
I was I was saying how in the recording date of this was January 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm back though. What, did you already talk about, or?
I said how he's been doing more stuff than December, and we're not even halfway through the month.
He's trying to go for every sex offender charge, if he's honest. He's collecting the charges like
Oh
Pokemon.
boy!
He's collecting them like Pokemon at this point.
Gotta
Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's probably a little wild for me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but I didn't say his name, but still, it was a little wild, I guess. Sorry. But also the picture is a little laggy for like you, but I think I can still hear you though.
Yeah, the last recording when we was doing the recording, it was kind of glitchy, you know, and then when it came out, it was normal. Like,
Yeah. I was just gonna say
yeah,
though.
someone replied to my
Huh?
someone replied this complete reply to my story of my cousin passing away, and he said STFU up N-word.
Who said that?
Block list. He's going to the block list. I don't know. I'm not saying names, but someone said it on here. They replied, well, here's some aspirations for you. First, get a life. Second of all, you don't have feelings, so I think you need to see a therapist. And last, why? That's very disrespectful. You know, I'm not bothered by it because I get a bunch of those messages every day on here. So,
Yeah, I get him.
but it's a coincidence how we're talking about good stuff and I get this at the same time.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. I don't know why some people act like that, you know. And honestly, in my
I
opinion,
don't
if you
know
do
either.
stupid things, you're gonna get.
You get stupid prizes.
Yeah, I got cashews, sorry.
I think our very first podcast was almost 2 months ago.
Yeah, the first return of the Wolfcast.
So let's get down to business. Let's talk about this dude.
Let's talk about the other dudes or whatever.
No, yeah, the other guy. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So, which other guy? You meaning CC or?
So let's talk about we're talking about CN
Oh, okay. See.
first, because we talked about him for the last three previous podcasts. So why not let's get a news update on him, shall we?
Sure.
So he almost went to jail last Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. True.
He's
I
getting
remember you telling me
closer and
about
closer.
this. I was jumping up and down like.
Yeah, I had a phone call at church, and a random phone call at church, and I was like, who is this? I pull out my phone, and it's him. He said, I might be going to jail. I might be getting arrested. And what happened was he sent a girl, bad stuff.
He did bad stuff.
Nothing new. Nothing new, really.
Honestly, if he's gonna be that stupid, then that's his fault. I mean, if he goes to jail, he kind of deserves it then.
Yeah, I mean.
Yep. And yeah, dude. If you're watching this, yep.
You know who you
You know
are.
who you are, and a lot of other people know who you are. So.
True.
We're just spreading a message. Let's. Oh, and also CM. I'm gonna tell you this: if you're watching, I'm happy you don't like me. Because if you did, I'd be concerned.
Every time okay, we're going to talk about what happened. What day was that? Wednesday? What day was that? Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday also that, before that phone call, I was walking to my sister's house. I just got done exposing the hell out of him. Well, embarrassing him as well, like very like it was a big embarrassment
Oh,
to him. He still had the audacity to walk with me after school, and I was about to tell him, "Go. I do not want to be around you, dude."
didn't he chase you?
Yes, he did that last November. I think it was early December.
Ooh. Someone ain't the smartest chip in the
And the time
bag, I
you're watching
guess.
this,
He ain't the
the time
smartest
you're
chip in the
watching this,
bag.
he is 18 right now.
Oh, yeah, he
He
is
is
18.
18 right now. Right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So technically, since he did that to the person, that's kind of, he was sending stuff to a minor, wasn't he?
Yep.
Ooh. So,
Very messed up, mate.
someone gonna be in trouble.
Very messed up. He's gonna get in trouble.
Big trouble. He gonna get
I
in
looked
big
at the
trouble.
charges, and that's criminal conduct.
Yep.
Stalking, harassing, socialating to a minor, all of that, that's criminal conduct charges.
Yeah.
It'd be level 1 for him because it's first offense. That's still probation now.
Yep. And possibly jail time if he keeps going.
Yep.
He's just collecting
Like I said,
Pokemon at
the
this
first
point.
offenses are like, first offenses, once they get caught, just when they're like, oh, why did I do that? Second offenses are like, oh, come on, I didn't, trying to play it off. Third offense, you're gone for good.
Yeah, it's fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times.
Basically, 3 strikes you're out at this point. 2 strikes you're out for this case, but
Yeah, 3 strikes you're out. Yeah.
yeah.
I get what you're saying.
So, the other initials, well, it's a trend at that school, and it's getting worse for
Yeah.
CC and all the other people. So, apparently now, when a guy sees a girl in the hallway, they'll instantly assume they're dating.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you this. I guess a friendship stage doesn't exist at that school at all. I'm not saying anything bad about the school. It's that everyone's just going the wrong way at this point. I mean, there's some good people there, but
Yeah, but not many.
not many. There used to be at least a majority of good people there a few years ago.
Yeah, a few years ago,
But like recently, I guess it's because people are transitioning from childhood to adulthood. That might be one reason.
yeah, and I guess, and here's the
But things
thing,
are
though.
getting more. They're getting.
Huh?
I said they're getting severely more weird every month.
They're getting, you know what? I'm gonna be freaking honest. Some of the people there, why are you looking for stuff that you're not even old enough to do yet? Like, come on.
Thank you.
Grow the
And
frick
that's
up.
called. That starts with an S and ends with an X. I'm not saying it for YouTube safety.
Y'all know what we're talking about, but come on, y'all. I'm talking to everybody at that school. I'm not slandering, but I'm being honest here. Grow the frick up. Okay? Look, wait till you are both consenting adults. Adults, not adult, adults. Don't be adult. Be grow the frick up. Okay?
I'm sorry. Yeah, oh my God, your expressions are match so perfectly with that. It's so. It's like a comedian show at the same time.
That was good, wasn't it, though?
Oh yeah.
But anyways, that was just, I'm just telling the honest truth, y'all. Stop looking for something that you're not even old enough to have. Just like the people who
Yeah, and people like to skip away. Well, this ain't just a school. This is everywhere at this point. They're like, oh, I see him or her. I'm just gonna go instantly date them. I don't care about the friend state. I'm just gonna throw that in the trash.
we're not gonna do the talking
I'm not
stage.
gonna know nothing about. I'm not gonna know nothing about the person first. I'm just gonna jump right in.
Yep. Like, at least know them for 2 weeks. Like, come on.
Well, look what? Hey, you heard the news? Look what happened to them a month later. Oh, they broke up because they didn't know anything about each other.
Well, we knew that was going to
Oh my
happen.
God! Where has the common sense went? It's so uncommon now.
Common sense ain't common. Why are
Oh
they
my
call it common
God!
sense?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, heck, come
I mean,
on.
jeez, y'all.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna say 2024 was the year that. No, I'm gonna say 2025 was the year this started getting an issue. 2024, there was like, yeah, I'm gonna kind of get in the friend stage before I do stuff.
But 2025, they were like,
Now,
oh, let's strip the friendship phase.
we're almost adults. Jesus, most kids in our grade will be every kid in our grade will be 18 next year.
Yeah, but they should still,
They're acting like they're 10. Like they're going through relationships like they're in elementary school.
Yeah, and like, I get that, like, most of these people, though, are 17, and,
Yeah.
just hold it off until, like, just wait at least 1 or 2 years, y'all. Like, come on. Please.
First, act your age. First, act your age. Second, have common sense. Third, wait.
Yeah. It's just like, be an adult, not adult. Like, come on,
Yes, there's a lot of kids I know that don't do it, but there's also a lot of kids as well that does do it.
Yeah, and also, I'm going to flat out say
And
this.
soon, next year, we're not even going to be calling them kids next year. We're going to be calling them full-grown people.
Yeah.
Some of them are fully grown. For example, CN, he's fully grown.
Yeah.
He acts like he's 8, not 18.
I'm sorry, but if you're 18 and you keep saying, oh, you don't hit me with a girl or anything. No. No. How about, I'm not
Dating a
going to say that.
13-year-old girl and telling their parents they're 14?
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to because it'll be
Yes,
very...
we discussed it. We discussed this in the last episode 3. We discussed this part. So.
But yeah, y'all, just act your age, y'all. Please don't be, you don't need that right now. Try to pass your classes instead of failing.
I mean, I'm going to say this. I guess people's hormone levels up there are very high for that intentions.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I mean, like, just why? Like,
I mean, it's basically at this point, craving for is as bad as vapes and stuff because okay, Ethan, I want you to take a guess on how much kids vape at that school in percentage.
Probably 400.
70 to 80% of kids at that school vape.
50%. 75.
So actually, 75 is right in between. What I did was I kind of seen who all had a vape and stuff. I did all this stuff. It comes out to around 70 to 80%. Meaning, 400 out of the 500 kids there vape.
I want to know
And some of them, I'm like, I didn't know they vape. Some of them, like, I didn't know they vaped. They do? Well, I shouldn't really be surprised because
I've met a few who have, and some of them did it on the bus. How the frick do you not get caught? You can smell it. Like, what the frick?
Some of them do it right in front of the classroom. Some might do it in front of the teacher.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to say this. I'm not slandering, but I am telling the honest to God truth. Teachers, anybody who works at that freaking, at any school, honestly, at any freaking school, if kids are kids, yeah, you are still kids if you're not 18. And even if you're still on school freaking property. They don't have a smoking area
You're
anymore.
on.
They used to,
You're
but they don't anymore.
you're on. Ethan. You're on private, not public property.
Yeah, it's private property.
Private property is different than public property. You can do whatever you want if it's not against the law. Private property, you have rules.
Yeah, I know.
First of all, they can kick you out if they want, because technically you was invited there. Like you wasn't able to freely go in there if you wanted.
If you're on private property, why are you like? It literally said there's a lot of non-smoking signs, but they never try to freaking like go down, like actually follow the rules. Like I'm willing to bet you some, like I'm not saying at that school. I'm not saying at that school, but I'm willing to bet you some teachers even smoke at school.
There's some kids, yeah, they do. There's some kids at school that smoke full on cigarettes.
I'm sorry, but I mean, wait till you're 18 and out of school to kill yourself.
18,
like, you know,
18 still not legal. 18 still not legal. It's 21.
Like, look. Yeah, true. Actually, that is true, actually. Also, I did not mean, like, killing yourself. I meant, like, you know, smoking slowly kills you. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but, like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't see the appeal.
It does. And vapes are, I heard vapes are like 20 times stronger or something like that. Like,
yeah, and people are like, oh, they're not that bad. They have nicotine! Nicotine is literally an addictive substance.
It literally says it on the thing, on the box.
It is an addictive substance. If it has nicotine, it's going to be addictive. And if it's going to be addictive, it's not going to be good for you. Anything addictive is not good for you. You know?
True.
Sorry for going crazy.
Besides being addicted to Jesus.
Well, true, yeah. Being addicted to Jesus is, yeah, I mean, you can, you know, yeah, that's fine. But if you're addicted to porn, addicted to alcohol, addicted to freaking, you know, smoking, all that crap is not good for you. Now,
there's a bunch of people I know addicted to porn.
Yeah.
People be flexing of how much times they ate every day. They be flexing that. It's just sick to hear about it.
And I'm gonna freaking admit
it. It makes me sick.
Huh?
No, it makes me sick hearing people flex about that weird stuff. I mean.
Yeah, I know it's weird, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be completely honest. There was a time that I used to watch that content, but not anymore. I don't. I fully quit, y'all. Okay?
I think when we started hitting puberty, like when we were...
Huh?
I think when we were like 12, 13, maybe. I think when we were like 12 or 13, we kind of had like, we was concerned.
But yeah, look,
you know, we still did it. We're still responsible for doing it, but I think we were just concerned about what it was. And, you know, when you get older, you get more concerned about stuff that other people started doing at your age.
I know, and look.
So, kind of falls the play in there, so.
It was my actions. I know I have sinned, but I have been trying to be better, y'all. I've been reading the Bible more. Heck, I'm working on a whole Christian album. I already announced that for New Year's, if y'all haven't watched the video, but I have a whole Christian album, and I'm making a song based on my experiences, you know, watching that crap. Like, I don't like it anymore. Like, I don't like watching that crap anymore. I never, like, you know.
I just wish we had a clean, you know, sociality lives.
I know. I wish we did too.
And I'm not being biased here, but just I used to be a very weird person. I mean, until February, that's when it all struck down. I mean, I'm more normal than most kids at that school now. They'd be like this. oh, there's that weird kid. Sorry, I'm more normal than you now. I guess things changed because now people who said that, they're one of the most weirdest kids at that school. So 180-degree turn. People are getting worse. I'm getting better. You're getting better. They're getting worse. Some people there are getting better. They're getting worse. Just depends on who you are, what you've been through.
I just wish, no matter what anybody's been through, they need to know that they're never alone. Like, they're not alone.
True.
You're not alone. Like, yes, you have your family, you have your friends, but you also have God. You have Jesus. They're always with you,
Amen.
no matter where you are.
You
Like,
know, I've been working to be. I've been working to try to get I've been working on like trying to be a pastor because like a youth pastor or something like that because my pastor at church he wants me to be like that because he knows I'm good at making counterclaims and stuff about different stuff, and he knows if I use God's intentions to talk about God, I can get over anything. And people are like, oh, you should be a lawyer. You can definitely get this case solved because your counterclaims, no one can rebuttal over that. Like, you have all the evidence. What you say is straightforward. No one can get around that. That's why when I expose people, they stop talking because they can't say nothing around it anymore. I mean, I basically blocked them from getting any further with their actions. Unless we're talking about CM, who doesn't listen and who wants to actually go to jail, it seems like at this point.
yeah, I know. He wants to go to jail, and honestly, let him. I'm just saying, let him. He'll figure it out for himself.
Hey, the cell down in Todd County is open. I think there's a few reservations.
Yeah, there's a few people there. Yeah. No,
I mean, there's a few open cells.
they'll teach you a few things.
I mean, there's police sitting on the highways and stuff, waiting to catch somebody.
So yeah, you're if you know who you are, you're gonna learn. You're about to learn consequences for your actions, buddy. Sorry, but if
True.
your parents ain't gonna teach you, life is gonna be your
You
greatest
know,
teacher.
the point of this podcast today, or any other podcast, is for somebody who doesn't do this to never do it. And if someone who's doing it is to learn about us talking about it and not doing it straightforward from this point.
Yeah.
Because they need to know it's wrong and it's very sinful. I mean,
It's very sinful, and I regret.
lust is bad. I mean, that's the word I was looking for. This whole thing we're talking about is lust.
Yeah.
That's the right word for it.
Yeah, and honestly, y'all, don't be stupid like I was in the past. Don't watch that stuff, please. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, it's good you telling us this because it shows you that you had a story too and how you overcame it as a person.
And look, I don't want to watch that stuff anymore. I get thoughts inside my head sometimes, but I throw them away. Okay.
True.
I, I play video games. I get on my
Lately,
channel.
I haven't even get.
I talk with people.
Lately, well, in the past few months, I haven't even had a single thought about that unless someone flashed it to me. I'm like, oh my god, what did I just see? And I had some encounters on Snapchat because people like to add me and they like to send me snaps of. Good God, I don't like to talk about it. It's very sick. Once I see it, block list. There you go. You're in the block list.
Trying to fix my ring light so I can stand up for a second. My legs are hurting, or not hurting, but
Okay.
I just wanted to tell y'all real quick, y'all. If there's one message I can give to anybody younger or older, don't be stupid, please. Like, don't. By stupid, I meant like, don't fall into lust. Don't fall into temptation. Don't freaking, be better. Be better than us.
It can be addictive. It can be very addictive, and we're at the point now that if you do it now, you're going to be like that for the rest of your life. Like,
I know.
we're at the point now we can't really change ourselves, and changing yourself at this point would be very hard to do.
And look.
Because you're like, oh, everyone knows about me. Everyone knows about me, though. They know about my past. I can't change it because they'll just bring it back up. Guess what? I go for the same thing, but you know what? I do not give a about what they say. I do not give a damn, and they can say it to my face. I do not care.
Yeah.
Actually, that's backstabbing your own self because if you talk about that stuff, then it reflects back to you. It shows that you have some insecurity about yourself and that you're actually truly wondering how he changed himself. So you're getting mad at showing a rebuttal to him of how he changed himself, and you're getting mad because he did. So you're saying, so you're trying to bring up the past on him to make him go back.
Yeah. And that's, yeah, people shouldn't try to bring up the past, like, you know what I mean, like what you said, just to try to bring them back to how they were. Listen, people say,
That's not what you do. And
huh?
drug dealers are like that. Drug dealers are like that for sure because people can be sober. They did drugs and they had former drug dealers acquaintances, and the acquaintance or the drug lords would be like, "Hey, you want some product?" They say no. Well, I'm going to shoot you if you don't.
They're gonna whisper in your
So
eye.
they're basically going to force them to go back to their past so that can make them happy. The people that they changing happy.
They'll remind you about things that you hate, that you're not proud of in the past, and they're gonna say, you know, you've
They're going to
sinned
make you
once,
feel
haven't you
like they're
sinned?
going to make you feel like they're going to make you feel like a failure transitioning into your new life, and you're just going to be like, I'm just going to go back because I can't do this no more. I'm going to go back to how I used to be because no one accepts me as this new person.
Here's the thing, though. I got one thing to say about this. So, people who get addicted, they say, "Oh, I can't do this. I can't." Well, here's the thing. Anything
Yeah,
I tell you is possible with
it's
God.
possible through the power of God. Yes.
Anything. If you're on God's
But there's
path,
the
anything
problem.
is possible.
Here's the problem. Okay, here's what I think. People around here, they used to be very Christian. Like, if your parents, they're probably very Christian. You're probably atheist because in the time generation you grew up in. And people are like, oh, Lord's a myth. And they believe what they want to believe. So they're like, oh, God doesn't exist, so I'm just going to stick to what I say, which is basically you saying that you're your own God, which is the meaning of atheism.
And here's the thing, and I have a thing
People
right here.
people need to know who.
Here's the thing. So, have you ever seen the have you seen the Eiffel Tower in real life? Have you ever been there?
No, I
Have
don't
you
believe
seen
so.
it with
No.
your own eyes? Okay. So, does it exist though? You know, this
Yes.
this is what I have to say.
You're,
Even
you're
if you
trying to
don't see
backtrack
it
to
with your
God because
eyes,
you're basically being complicated. You're being obscure about yourself. You're not believing, oh, it's real. I'm not going to believe it because I haven't visually saw it. And that's when it comes to Christianity. People's like, oh, I haven't saw Jesus. There's the Bible right there. There's old script from the 0 AD of him being existing on this earth right here. Oh no, I'm just going to listen to that scientist behind me. I'm not going to believe in none of that.
yeah, and you know, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Because like, you could spend your entire lifetime and not see, all of these wonderful things, but they exist. History,
Yes.
there's multiple
Uh,
things in history books about Jesus. There's multiple articles in history books.
and people still refuse to believe it.
And look, I just gotta say, if anybody is addicted to anything, and I'm speaking from experience, I wasn't addicted to drugs, but y'all know what I was addicted to, as I told y'all. But,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I'm speaking from experience. God, with anything, or God, anything is possible with God. You can beat
Through the
addiction.
power of God. Yeah.
You can be better. You can, and, I mean, is this what, this is what came in my mind. I gotta say this one last thing. Sorry for interrupting you if I did. But, I just gotta say that when I was beginning to get away from that stuff, in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is this what I want my family in heaven to see? Me drowning in the addiction,
Yeah,
temptation.
and people's like this. It could be the other way around. People's like, oh, but I want a family. If you continue doing this for longer periods and you have a kid later on, they're gonna have witnesses like friends of your age. They'll be the same as you're now, of course. But they're gonna want to know more about your past, and they're just gonna freely show it because
Yeah, and look, like if anything, please, y'all, if y'all gonna have kids, please be better. Don't try to ruin
and
your life, and don't try to ruin another kid's life.
And that makes me sick because around here there's some cases of people, like I said, getting in a rush and they end up getting the poor girl in pregnancy and they have to watch it over themselves when the boy was only present for them having. It's sick. It's a sick topic. I don't want to talk. I don't really want to talk about it,
It's a
but
sick topic. Yeah, I don't.
it's very
But
sad and depressing too.
it's very
And
sad.
that's why abortion rates are going up. And abortion is still wrong, yes, but they should have had not done that in the first place, though, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, you don't kill
I mean,
babies, y'all.
they knew what the consequences. They knew what the consequences is going to be, of course.
And if y'all gonna do that stuff, please have, be safe. But look, I also can say if I can't really say, but you know what I mean. Um, an unexpected thing happens, which I'm not going to say, but assault. But
Mm-hmm.
something like that happens. Um, look, do an orphanage or something. Because look, a really good friend of mine is a baby from that, and she's
Yes, and his name is Beast. I'm not
she
saying
became
the
a
initials.
doctor.
Oh my god.
She became a doctor.
Huh?
She became a doctor. She
No,
saved
I'm talking
lives.
about who? I'm talking about the person at school we're talking from that was in that
I'm talking
situation and
about.
still doesn't like the idea of abortion.
I was talking about someone else. I don't know.
BJC.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
and BJC, he can be weird. Yes, he can be a little gay,
Yeah, I quit being
but
friends with that guy because I'm trying to
he
get
may,
people who
he likes to make some very controversial subjects to
look,
test
dude.
you.
If you're watching this, which I probably know you will, I'm not hating on you. I'm not mad at you, but I don't want to be friends with you. I'm sorry. Uh, I just hope you treat your other friends better. That's all I gotta say. I have
Yeah,
nothing against you. I hope you walk the path of God, but I'm not going to make you or force you. I'll pray for you either way, though. If you're watching.
yeah,
But yeah. He was someone who kind of kept getting those thoughts in my head and stuff, and I was,
hmm
the way he was, saying stuff, but I'm not mad at him. It's just I had to stop talking to him for my own sake.
yeah. And
And
that's a good thing. Like, it can lead you to trouble, and people like to peer pressure is a big thing too.
like he never tried to do
It's
anything.
very
Just talked
strong.
about stuff, and it was
Peer pressure is very strong in our date of time, and him peer pressuring you about this, and you don't like it. So what do you have to do? You avoid him because you have no other chance. You try to talk your way around this, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna keep to my facts. I'm gonna keep to myself. I'm not letting you get to me." People like that, and it's getting more uncommon.
I know. And I just wish people could resist the temptation, the addiction and stuff. And I know it's hard. I know it is. Trust me, I know it is hard.
Yeah, your
But with
brain is
God,
this leads to the idea of your brain. Your brain's very complex and it likes to think different things at the same time. And knowing this, it can be hard to go around it. But stop thinking about it. This leads to stress, insomnia, all that stuff. It could cause you to get depressed, yes, but if you keep your focus and keep on your goal, then you can overcome it.
Yeah, for a long time actually, I was depressed. After but I started talking to, people, and they helped me be better. I actually am friends with some missionaries
Yeah.
of the church that I used to go to, and they talked to me for a little bit. I'm a whole lot better now than I was, and I'm not depressed anymore. I never once thought about hurting myself at all or anything. It's just I was sad all the time.
Yeah.
I was, and I finally, just, try to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just trying to be honest with y'all. But thank y'all for listening.
I had people lead me through the way too. And when I transitioned from being kind of a bad kid to a good kid, and I could finally see what I can be.
Yeah.
I used to be like, there's stuff exactly around this time last year. Now I thought I would never be able to do it. My brain would be like, oh my God, you're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, can you really think that? And you know what I'm talking. Some of the stuff I'm talking about.
I know. Yeah. There's.
My brain would be like, oh my, how are you going to do this? You can't do it. And my brain would be like that for the whole time, and I'll let myself down. But in November, I was like, I don't care no more. And I just totally shut my brain off, and I followed my heart.
Yeah, and it shows that. Yeah. I was gonna say something, but my brain turned off.
We all did bad things, but we also did good things, and the good things are what you need to look at people for. But if you're going to continuously do bad things, those good things are going to be left aside, and they're only going to thank you of those bad things.
Learn.
That's like a liar.
Learn.
It's like a liar. Some people only lie a few times, right? And you're not going to think of them as a liar because they did it in a good way, like save themselves. But if they continuously do it over stuff that's not necessary, you're going to think of them as a bad liar. And it's going to change your perspective about them forever. It's going to be hard to change your perspective unless they start showing themselves.
And it reminds me of the story of the boy who cried wolf. The more they lied, the more people didn't trust him. And when he actually needed help and was an actual wolf, nobody came.
Yeah.
And that's what I gotta say, a lion can also get addicted too. Like, you can get addicted to lying and you can't stop. If you keep going,
Yeah, this kind of brings the idea up of committing yourself to do something. And that's what resolutions are for. Like, to force your body to do something that you don't want to do. And that's probably what the title of this conversation is going to be: True Commitment, or something else. But I think that's a pretty good title for this podcast.
I've probably been. I feel a lot better after talking about it.
And I think the good thing for you is, we're going back a few minutes here. You said yes, you had people lead you to the way, and then after that, you started getting better, and you eventually got a girlfriend. And you've been working yourself up. You've been starting to preach. Well, not really preach. Like pray. Pray, read the Bible, a lot of stuff. Try to mini preach in your head, and stuff like that. And it's causing you to be a better person. For me, in these past few months, I just made a 180 turnaround. I mean, I've been talking. I've been basically talking to more girls than boys now because the boys there are trash at this point. Like they'll make you do bad stuff. Yes, everyone would. Some of the girls would maybe, but the boys they're concerned because last year they made me make in February, and that was the
Some,
least that I didn't like that month at all.
yeah, there's a few friends I don't even talk to anymore because, they just were jerks to me. Like, some of them talk like, being jerks to me and stuff, and I'll just.
Yeah, and what's the point of being a jerk? I mean, I think people do it because they have issues themselves and they want to leave it off to someone else. They don't deserve it.
And when someone tries to help them with their issues, they push them away.
Yeah,
And
and that causes the fault, and it can cause one of the bad person, like the good person, to go to misery, and the bad person be unaffected, and they can walk away in paradise when the other guy's going through hell.
you know,
Metaphorically
hmm,
speaking. I said metaphorically speaking. They're actually not going through hell, or the other guy's not actually going through paradise. But
I know what you mean. It kind of gives me. I want to talk about one last thing, and look, I haven't been in a relationship for long, y'all. But from what I
yeah,
learned,
and
and a lot of people have told me, be if you're a guy, be the girl's peace, not her chaos. And if you're a girl, be his peace, not his
and
chaos.
when we're going back to the relationship part, people's like, "Oh, we're gonna have a good relationship. We haven't went through the friend stage. We're just gonna let it play off." People, it causes chaos because you don't know anything about the other person. The other person don't know anything about you. You just want them because they look good or your cravings for something.
Yeah,
That's no,
I'm
no.
I'm
You should
going
be
to
happy with what you get.
yeah, and look, I mean, at least talk to the people to people for 2 weeks at least. Like, I mean, it's kind of an estimate, but get
I'm
to know
gonna
them.
say I don't think I don't. Okay, this might be a very biased statement I'm gonna make, but I don't think 2 weeks is enough in this time of day. Like, make
But
sure they're not cheating on you or stuff. Like, play it out and make sure that, like, see if they really want you. So I want to say a month to 2 months, or 6 to 8 weeks.
yeah, but yeah, you know, n-
Make sure you'll have a bunch of similarities. Settle in those differences. Try to be one. Like,
like,
don't cause chaos. Cause peace. Be equal.
yeah, because
You'll.
here's the thing.
This will make you. This will,
I know this because I'm sorry for interrupting you. By the way, did I interrupt you?
no.
Okay, I was just gonna say, a lot of people have told me this. Even my mom especially. Sometimes it's not always 50-50. Sometimes it's 80-20 or 20-80 or
Yeah.
70-30.
There could be imbalance. There can be imbalance in the relationship because y'all can't settle on two things. One person wants to stick with that, the other person wants to stick with this,
Well, there's
and that
going to
can
be
cause
bad
an
times. There's going to be
imbalance
good
and
times.
cause argument. Yeah,
So, you know, and you're going to have fights. Like, if you say you never get into argument, you're lying. You are lying because you're going to inevitably get in an argument. Heck, you're going to get in a few, but here's the thing, you don't hit your significant other, and they don't hit you. You don't hit them out of
yeah, that's
anger.
physical
You don't
abuse,
hit them at
and
all.
that's physical abuse. And that reminds me of AP, but we're not
Oh, AP.
we're not we're not going to talk about that because we already did talk about that a month ago. So
Yeah, we already did, actually. But yeah, I mean, listen, you're not
but
a
an
real man
example,
if you hit a
who did
woman.
it?
If you hit a woman. Like, you're not a real man if you hit a woman.
And then okay, I'm going to tell you what happened at the game. I was kind of spectating a little because well, AP saw the crush he liked that he never got.
Yeah.
I just watched. This kind of made me sick too. But I just watched him the whole time while she was performing, and he was just staring at her, like dead at her, the whole time. Like I'm like, no, that's a little bit too far. And plus, you're never gonna get with him because you just try to rush it through.
I know.
He wanted to get with her. He never said a single word to her the whole time.
Yeah.
Here's a problem I have to say. Now, Ethan, your case is different because, she lived far away, your girlfriend. But I'm talking about people you can visit every day, like a minute walk from where you are. You're too lazy or you're too scared, anxious to see somebody. If you truly love them or like them, what are you scared of? I mean, why can't you express your feelings? That means you truly don't like them, and it comes back to you.
And look, I get that you're sad, like, you're not sad, but,
Anxiety.
like, shy. Or, like, if you're shy, and if you're,
Yeah,
like,
but
and sometimes, like, for some people, like, I've met a few people, it's hard for them to show their feelings, but this is what I have to say, they show it in their own way. Like, some people say, why don't you tell me you love me? Well, here's the thing. If you show them you love them, anybody can say they love you. Anybody on this planet Earth can say they love you.
yeah, but you have to show
But showing,
physical proof that you love them too.
you know,
Not just saying, because actions speak louder than words.
actions speak louder than words. They do.
Yes. And people oversee that. And, a boy can tell a girl saying, oh, I love you. Well, they're cheating on someone else, and they're clearly not showing signs they love you.
Yeah, like, if they don't, you gotta, it's gonna sound weird, but, like, you gotta prove to them that you love them. Like, it's not by, like, some
Yeah.
big gesture, just show them. Just show them that you love them. You
And
don't
here's
have,
Valentine's Day is actually a month from now. It's the 11th. It's going to be the 14th next month. That's like a month. And people are going to, Valentine's Day is weird at that school because people still stare at people, other people they like.
yeah.
Here, people like to stare at people they like. They do not talk to them. They do not wave hi or crap like that. They just stare at them. And, I had a problem with that too, but I overcame that and I started facing my fears. And, I noticed, what do I have to fear? They're not going to kill me.
Hmm.
What's the worst that can happen? They could be with someone else. That's the worst that can happen. So what? Move on with your life. Then people start to go in a session with them because they rejected them technically because there's someone else or they didn't want them. They start to go this nasty obsession, which can lead to stalking and stuff, which is where some of the people we know are at now.
Also, my earbud turned off for some reason, but it's okay. I can talk the rest on here.
All right.
But look, I agree with you, dude, and you know, this will actually be the very first Valentine's Day that I'm not alone. And
Yeah, and
well,
I'm gonna have to say for me, it might not be either. So, hey, it's a far way better chance than last year. I'm gonna say there's a 70% chance I'm gonna have a Valentine's Day for real this year.
yeah. Oh, I want to say something real quick about Valentine's Day. Remember when I came back in eighth grade, and they had the Valentine.
Yeah, it was right around Valentine's. Well, actually, you want to hear a fun fact?
They had
The song
they had
Bull
the
Sugar.
Valentine's Day thing. It was the Crush,
The
the
song.
Crush can.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you want to know something freaking crazy? And I think I know who did it. It was guys, which was kind of horrifying. But anyway, so it's $1 a Crush, like a can of Crush, like the soda. It's $1.
Yeah.
So I got 3 12-packs and a few cans. I got, mind you, I don't know how much these people spent, but hey, I mean, it was good. The drinks were good, but you know,
Oh, you got them for yourself?
like they gave me like a lot of soda,
Yeah.
and like, yeah,
I think I'm pretty sure Afraid I got like 8, 9 maybe.
I got like 3 12-packs and a few cans. I don't know why.
That
I think it was 2 guys who
that had to
did
be.
it, but I don't know. I hope it was
Yeah,
not 2 guys.
I remember that time
It
in
doesn't
high
really
school
matter to
where
me anymore.
you randomly looked at your lunch account. There's like $5 in there.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but the song "Bull Sugar," which used your vocal chops when you were angry in 8th grade, that was uploaded on Valentine's Day 2023.
What?
You remember "Bull Sugar," the song with your vocal chops in it from when you was angry on that call?
Oh man, that was on Valentine's
That
Day.
was uploaded on
I was on
Valentine's Day
Google because of
2023. What? Dude, that Discord server was, oh my
I
god.
regretted making that Discord server. I regretted becoming a
There was a bunch of bad stuff on there. I mean,
I had way too many.
that was basically a Telegram group chat at that point.
What?
I said that was basically a Telegram group chat, what that Discord server was at that point.
Yeah, at that point, and like I shouldn't have added that many people on there. And there was one time there was a whole big argument on there, which I'm not going to talk about. But it was so stupid, honestly. It was so freaking stupid.
People be sending them gifts and stuff of great, outrageous stuff.
Yeah, and you'd think they would grow up by now, but they ain't. Some of them still act like that.
I think all of them still act like that, if we're being honest.
Yeah, we're being honest here, yeah. They do.
Well, besides TB, you know who TB is?
Oh, yeah, that's actually probably one of the people who got me the Crush things, because
He
something else.
He changed a lot. I mean, he's actually a good person. He's a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, people can change, but people can also get worse too, which was the subject of this group with this podcast episode.
Yeah, people can get, like, you know, some people wear a mask. Some people wear a mask to protect other people, but some of them wear a mask to hide their true self.
Yeah, true. And it doesn't matter on what you look like in the outside, you know?
Yeah, it's what the inside.
People come like, oh, he's good looking, or
you can be the most
they're
beautiful.
gonna be like, oh, he's good looking, or oh, she's good looking. So they instantly get with them. They start a relationship, and it doesn't go well because they haven't unlocked their inside of their heart.
The frick? My earbud just randomly turned back on. Sorry. Confused.
Oh. You know, like, they need to look in their heart to see what's there, like, because all the attractive kids, they'd be like, or anybody, any age group, they'd be like, oh, I can get them. Yeah. And they might have the most horrible past or even present that you can deal with, and it can cause you to get in trouble and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can be the most beautiful.
And it causes you to get... What was you going to say?
I was just going to say, you can be the most beautiful person on earth, but on the inside, you can be the most foulest, the most evil person, like, fun fact, in the Bible, I need to find out what part it says it in, but demons try to disguise themselves as beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, not all good-looking people are bad. I'm just saying, some people, it's, that's why relationships ain't about
They take,
looks.
yes. And that's why they take the upper hand and they take advantage of the situation.
I know, and I just think it's, it's not good.
It's just bad. I mean,
Also, do you have to go to church today?
yes, I did go to church today.
Oh, I didn't know if you had to, like, go to night church or whatever. If they had that.
No.
Okay.
I saw my cousin because the other cousin was taking care of her,
Yeah.
and like I said, he passed away, so we had to visit her today to see if she's still doing well.
I'm sorry that.
But she's in her late 60s, so it can be hard dealing with that, especially at an old age. I understand.
Yeah.
And I made a post on my story on Snapchat, and it got like 20 replies.
Yeah, I know.
It was really all like when he walked in the door all the time, he would be like this, like he would sound like Donald Duck. Or when you hear that, or he'll always tell my grandma, he'll be like, "Hey sissy." When you hear that, "Hey sissy," you know that Richard's there. And we could just say Richard because, I want people to be more aware of his death because what happened was there was news about a fire near Tywee Hopperty, and he burnt himself waist down accidentally, and he died in the hospital Friday night.
Oh, I didn't know that was your cousin.
Yeah. He was I think he was 77. He was 77.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty sad to talk about. But
I remember you telling me about it. I did not know that was your cousin.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I was, my cousin. I don't really talk to my cousin anymore because she did some things that I really don't, And I thought about exposing her on the podcast, but she probably watches the podcast. So
Yeah.
I thought about exposing her because some of the stuff I should probably say, but no, I'm gonna just tell my mom. I'm gonna call after the podcast. I'm gonna talk to my mom. Is there anything else you want to talk about, or?
Well, I think we pretty much got it all. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Not really.
Okay, I think the last thing I'm going to say is people need to take it slow.
Just take it slow and steady.
Yes, because
Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah.
I think it had a meaning. The rabbit versus the turtle. I think it had a meaning in relationships.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go
like
fast,
the rabbit was an example of.
Yeah, the rabbit was arrogant.
Think about the race and think about the race and the time of it as the relationship time. The fast rabbit would try to get into a relationship fast, and it was a short run. The slow turtle, he ended up beating the rabbit over because he didn't have any lust in him because the rabbit went to the other rabbit girls, And he made it. He won still, which I think that was a true example of that video or the little movie series, whatever you like to call it.
Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah,
I remember some parts of it. It was pretty good flashback.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all just slow and steady wins the race. Y'all don't
Yeah.
Just don't be going fast. Don't be arrogant. Because,
Mhm.
yeah.
And it's a new year. I probably said this in the last podcast. It's a new year. You can do new things.
New,
That's what religion is for. Although it might be almost February, it's still the first month of the year. I mean, you haven't really wasted that much time of the year, so
yeah, and
change yourself. I mean, make new goals for yourself.
try to be better. Try to better yourself.
Yeah. And it's called you to be better in the outrun
Be at peace.
and for other people.
Yeah. Well, dude, I think we're gonna go because I think it's starting to cut off again. Wait, what time the recording say? Like, what does it say for you?
We're at 70. We're at 70 minutes. 70 minutes and 25 seconds.
70 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, dude, I think we're gonna have to go because my phone's 5%. I gotta call my mom. And
I think that's we're gonna the time release. I'm gonna make the thumbnail after we're done, and hopefully y'all see this on YouTube. Give it a like, subscribe. If you're at the end of this video, thank you because it means a lot for me and Ethan.
yeah,
So
it means a lot.
I think that's about it.
So yeah, remember to like and subscribe, and I hope y'all have an amazing day. And remember, God loves you. Bye, y'all.
Yep. And I think that's around it, Ethan, isn't it?
Huh?
See you guys.
See you guys.
Okay, cut it off.
Bye.
Bye.